Hiphopscrate, get your crate ready.
My name is RAINA Simone. I'm from Harlem, New York and Englewood, New Jersey, and you're now tuned into Hiphopscrate. Get your crate ready. My name is RAINA Simone, and I'm about to hop into these crate questions. Who or what inspired you to want to do music most? I would definitely say that I'm very heavily inspired by my family and my lineage in general. I think that everything I do is knowing that my lineage is behind me, and I feel like my great-grandparents worked so hard, my grandparents worked so hard, my parents worked so hard, and so now it's my responsibility to take all their hard work and just go much farther with it. And so that's really a lot of my inspiration for music. But of course, I can't go without saying that J. Cole and Jay-Z are huge inspirations for me in music as well. That has to be said. Okay. And just in general life, and being able to make sounds out of things that you hear in your head. What made me want to start producing? Well, when I was in the 3rd grade, my favorite song was My Baby by Janet Jackson and Kanye West. Actually, it was number 5 on the Demeter Joe album, to be exact. I know all the words and I know exactly which track it is because that was my absolute favorite song and it had to be played every single morning. But nonetheless, I was obsessed with that song, memorized that rap verse, and I decided I wanted to be a rapper because of that and Tupac's Changes. And I went to my dad and I said, Dad, you know, I really want to be a rapper. And he's like, and I was like, but I need help. I need to buy some beats. And of course I was in 3rd grade at the time. I didn't have any money. And he was like, I'm absolutely not doing that. And it really hurt my feelings at the time because I think I'd found some beats online for like $20 and I didn't really understand. You know, I just wanted a beat. And he was like, I'm not gonna pay for anything that I feel like you can do yourself. And that was one of the most important things I've probably heard in my life. And from then on, that and my mother, you know, committing to buy me Machina for my 8th grade. What was that? My birthday in 8th grade. From then on, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. How would your neighborhood describe your personality? I like to say that I'm very multifaceted. I think my neighborhood would describe my personality a lot differently than maybe other sectors. But I think my neighborhood would describe my personality probably as outgoing, but also collective, but also representative of the voices in the neighborhood in general. I'm very big on being just a representative of everything that I come from and everything that comes with that. If you can work with any artist or producer, who would it be and why? I would definitely work with J. Cole. J. Cole is one of my favorite, I don't even want to call him a rapper, just favorite artists, one of my favorite artists in general. I think his style is so eclectic, and I just know that lyrically and in terms of production together, I think that we can make a masterpiece. That would be super exciting. If you had to have a mentor in the rap game, who would it be and why? I love this question. It would definitely be Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. I love everything about the model that he set forward. Not solely in terms of his lyricism and the way in which he navigates the rap game, but also just the way in which he navigates life in general. I think that he has found a balance between being very business mindset and still not necessarily allowing capitalism to come in and take over the Black community. So I definitely am appreciative of the way in which he's been able to be a businessman and still you know, balance rights for our people. And of course, music, just Jay-Z in general. Jay-Z is a GOAT to me, and I know that I can learn a lot from Jay-Z. That's a flow that I study front and back. Who is RAINA Simone? That's a very deep question. I think that's interesting. I think we're always trying to figure out exactly who we are for the rest of our lives. But at this very moment in time, RAINA Simone is an artist in every sense of the word, a musician, one who loves and enjoys analyzing sociopolitics, and just a student of life right now at this point in time. What is the motivation for your music? I would definitely say that I'm most motivated by the way in which I can communicate through music. I love to see people's reactions, and I love to feel as if, you know, people can hear what I'm saying through the music, whether it is in regard to lyricism or whether it's in regard to sounds and things of that sort. Again, I'm just motivated by everything around me, really, to try to come together and make an artistic product and bridge gaps between Different sectors, I think, of my people. I think that unfortunately you see within our community often that various things make it such that we speak different languages, although we're speaking the same language. We're essentially, some of us are speaking African American vernacular English, some of us are in the model minority and are speaking other forms of Queen's English. But nonetheless, I'm really, really big on our communicating, and I think that music is really a way in which we can bridge that medium. If we could all communicate properly in terms of a black race, we would have already taken over this world. But I think music might be the solution there. Let's see. What's up next for you? So I love this question too. What's up next? A lot is up next. I'm so excited about what's coming next. So I'm getting ready to release a project called Old Soul New Conscious at the end of this summer. That's going to be my first official body of work. So I'm super excited about that. It's a very eclectic project. I think there are a lot of jazz, blues, maybe even some house and electronic, of course hip hop underlying. Different genres within the project. Different content matters as well. So I'm just ready for people to hear the entirety of who RAINA Simone is. It's RAINA Simone, and those are my Crepe questions. This is RAINA Simone, and this is my Crepe vision. In the next 5 years, I definitely see myself as somebody who wants to shift the sound of the culture. And so I've always been really interested in creating a genre that people haven't really heard yet. I want to create a lot of different elements and just put them all together, or take a lot of different elements and put them all together to create a genre that people haven't really heard yet. So that's my main goal for the next 5 years. And hopefully you can hear some of that in my music already, but that's definitely the goal for the next 5 years. And the other part of the question was, what am I going to do in the next 5 years if I don't make it? But we're not going to let that be a possibility. It's RAINA Simone, and that was my Crepe vision. This is RAINA Simone, and this is my Crepe Vibe. Yeah, I'm from New York. When we see snakes in the grass, we play in the concrete, can't nobody stop me. Roll through the city with some niggas that gorilla, dodging every red, blue, and white light. They trying to kill us, ironically. Same colors that represent freedom. How they represent freedom when they represent my bondage. Last colors that we seen before we laid out unresponsive. They either kill my body or my conscience. My nigga, stop it. Fuck Jeff Bezos. Look, I like these capitalist pigs who have enough money to feed the whole country with it. Instead sitting on other people's labor. Hope that don't get me sprayed up. I'm paranoid, don't trust money, police, or white neighbors. Feel like they trying to get me. Therapist think I'm tripping. Built into my genetics. Mutations from the whippings. Black American hybrid never had a revolution. They trying to pacify the movement, asking how Jesus would do it. I'm RAINA Simone, and that's my Crepe Vibe.
Hip hop's crate. Get your crate ready.